Why do some men seem to attract women naturally, while others struggle to get noticed? If you're tired of feeling invisible or trying strategies that don't work, this video is for you. We're going to uncover the secrets that make women feel attracted to you without you having to exert maximum effort. Today, you'll discover simple and effective techniques that can transform your approach to relationships. I'll share practical tips ranging from body language to small gestures that create deep connections. Imagine being the person that women desire, without having to force anything. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to become irresistible, capturing not only their interest but also the confidence you need to maintain those connections. Ready to change your love life once and for all? Then stay with me. Have you ever noticed how some men, with seemingly no effort, can spark such intense desire in women, while others seem invisible? Maybe you've believed it all comes down to physical appearance. The truth is, seduction goes far beyond that. And what if I told you that with the right understanding, any man can become irresistible, even if he doesn't fit conventional beauty standards? This secret has nothing to do with genetics, but rather with behaviors and attitudes that generate genuine attraction. The reality is that women are attracted to a combination of confidence, charisma, and yes, the desire they feel in return. Men who master this art of seduction don't need to force anything because they know exactly how to create that natural connection. They awaken something deep within, without having to juggle anything. Want to know how? Stay tuned and prepare to discover techniques that will completely change your approach. After all, true attraction is much more about what you project than about your appearance. Self-confidence is the starting point for any type of attraction. When someone feels secure in themselves, their charisma naturally shines through, making it easier to create a genuine connection. Think of someone who walks into a room with a firm posture, but without arrogance. The mere fact that they are comfortable in their own skin makes them stand out without saying a word. To develop this self-confidence, it's essential to work on your self-awareness. When you understand your strengths and weaknesses, the urge to hide fades, and you become more genuine in your interactions. A practical example? Before a date, take a few minutes to think about what makes you feel good. It could be a favorite outfit, a positive memory, or even an inspiring song. This elevates your energy, and in turn, the level of attraction you project. Confidence also has a direct effect on the desire you provoke in others. When you show security in your actions, whether in how you talk or how you move, people notice. And this perception is crucial to start the seduction process. But interestingly, this is just the beginning. After all, it all starts in the mind, but it doesn't end there. Charisma is one of those qualities that cannot be faked. It simply emanates from those who are truly comfortable with themselves. It's a mix of confidence, humor, and an engaging presence that makes people around feel good. Charismatic men don't need to be the most attractive in the room because their energy and magnetism are what really draws people in. Just observe how attention turns to those who effortlessly dominate a conversation, making everyone around feel special. To develop this charisma, it's important to practice active listening. When you genuinely care about what others are saying, you create a connection that goes beyond physical appearance. After all, seduction is much more about how you make someone feel than about what you have or how you look. A practical tip: in a conversation, ask questions that show curiosity and avoid talking too much about yourself right away. This makes the other person feel valued, and that appreciation is irresistible. And it's this charisma that gradually builds genuine desire. Because deep down, people are attracted to those who make them feel good about themselves. By projecting this positive energy, you stand out without needing to compete. And the best part? This is something that can be practiced and improved over time. But charisma alone isn't enough, and that's where other elements come into play. It's common to believe that physical appearance is the main factor in attraction, but that's far from the truth. Of course, looks can catch attention initially, but it's personality, confidence, and charisma that keep people interested long-term. Men who are self-confident and know how to project good energy tend to generate far more desire than those who rely solely on their looks. A practical example of this is noticing how men who invest in themselves, whether by learning new skills or enhancing their emotional intelligence, naturally attract those around them. They stand out not for their looks, but for how they make others feel. If you want to apply this, start cultivating your interests and developing your sense of humor. Elements that, in the end, seduce far more than a perfect physical appearance. Furthermore, this type of attraction is much more enduring. While beauty may lose its impact over time, the ability to create authentic connections and make people feel special is something that never fades. True seduction goes far beyond the physical. But this brings us to the next crucial element to consider. Real attraction happens when the desire is mutual. There's no point in trying to seduce someone if there's no natural connection between both parties. Desire cannot be forced. It needs to be built slowly, spontaneously, through subtle exchanges. A lingering gaze, a smile at the right moment, all contribute to creating an atmosphere of mutual attraction. To cultivate this reciprocal desire, it's essential to observe and respect the other person's signals. If they seem comfortable, interested, and responsive to your cues, that's already halfway there. But if you notice that there's no reciprocity, forcing the situation will only drive them away. A practical tip: instead of insisting, focus on creating light and fun moments that will naturally make the other person feel more interest and desire. The magic of seduction lies precisely in this balance. When both feel attracted and desired, the connection strengthens, and the process flows naturally. But beyond desire, there's something else that truly strengthens this attraction: respect for each other's individuality. True seduction is built on mutual respect and a solid emotional intelligence. It's not enough to attract and generate desire. It's necessary to understand the feelings and boundaries of the other person. Men who demonstrate empathy and can handle emotions maturely stand out because they convey security and confidence. Essential elements for building a lasting and attractive relationship. Being emotionally intelligent means being able to read situations, interpret others' emotions, and act accordingly. When you can sense when to retreat or advance subtly, it shows not only respect but also a deep understanding of human dynamics. A practical example? If during a conversation you notice a shift in the atmosphere, it's important to adapt the tone and content of the dialogue. Knowing how to listen is as important as knowing how to speak. And this approach not only amplifies attraction but also makes the other person feel more connected and respected. By practicing emotional intelligence, you create an environment where trust can flourish. And with that, seduction becomes natural and effortless. But there's still one last crucial point that complements this equation. So now that you know the secrets behind true seduction, what are you waiting for to apply this in your life? Confidence, charisma, and emotional intelligence are powerful tools you can develop and use to your advantage. Think of how many opportunities you've missed by not understanding how these elements work together to create attraction. What will you do differently starting today? Will you continue to wait for things to happen on their own, or will you take charge and change the game? If you really want to transform your love life and understand how women are truly attracted, now is the time to act. Attraction isn't magic, it's a skill, and now you have the knowledge to use it. How about starting to apply this today? Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning more about how to master this art of seduction. And have you ever thought about having the woman you want just through text messages? There is a secret that all women keep with them. This secret is a mental trigger that activates in their heads when you send some specific messages. I teach all this in an ebook. I will leave it as a gift in the first comment fixed on this video. It is just not free because I had work to do, but it's almost free, as the price is absurdly low, cheaper than a snack. Go there and get your gift. And now, how will you make her crazy for you just through text messaging? Nowadays, thanks to technology, we can drive them wild with just text messages. But hold on, you can't just send any message. It has to be strategic. The right message at the right time can work miracles you can't even imagine. Want to take her to bed tonight? Then learn to send the right message. Here on the screen is the video that teaches you how to do that. Click here, and I'll see you there.